Well, it looks like AutoNation is divesting themselves of more Stellantis and Ford dealerships.
For the longest time. Whoa. For the longest
Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, represent, gotta represent.
What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And in the last, you can find all this information I'm talking to you guys about through different SEC filings. But in the last 60 days, AutoNation has divested themselves of over 30 more Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealerships. And plans has sold over 10 Ford and is up to selling 30 more Ford dealerships. Now, I know you might say, well, why would they do that? Well, in the AutoNation case, if they are, say, leaving a state and that state requires that a manufacturer buys back that inventory, or if somebody else is buying that inventory, they have to buy the inventory. That's what happened in most of these AutoNation cases. It's only one store that I know for sure that was closed, and Stellantis will be required to buy back that inventory. The other cases, they just changed hands. And I've been getting emails and stuff from people that are in the different areas, like in Alabama or, in the Southeast, where some of this has happened, where people are saying, hey, this wasn't AutoNation. And now I know it says like Geely or some other, Jelly or whatever, some other name on the sign. When did this happen? And it was already planned. Whenever a massive auto group starts divesting themselves of a specific brand's dealerships, you know that those brands can be in trouble. Now, Ford, not so much. Ford already has a lot of dealerships, right? Like in some cases they're oversaturated in markets. So I could understand why AutoNation would sell or divest the Ford dealerships. But some of the ones that they let go on the Stellantis side, really bad. I mean, they really didn't have any competition. It's just nobody's buying it. Nobody's buying the Jeeps. Nobody's buying the Rams. And for them, like in the cases where they can either sell it to another sucker or somebody else that wants to roll through the bad times, hoping for more good times with Stellantis, I get it. But, AutoNation is putting themselves in a better, stronger financial position by doing so. When you have a bunch of dealerships with products that don't sell, it does nothing but cost you money to sit on it. So we're going to learn a lot more about that when it comes to floor plans and other stuff like that when Stellantis drops their earnings Q3 on October 31st. But I thought this was an interesting story and something I should bring to your attention. This isn't the first time. I mean, AutoNation and their CEO, who also comes from Stellantis, or FCA anyway, has made some hard overtures at Stellantis over the last 6 months. They wanted to see change. They wanted to see things happen. And Stellantis kind of complied. They literally just did this musical chairs BS with executives, and nothing has really changed. Every general manager and regional person I've spoken to that manages other GMs at some of these dealerships are telling me the same thing. They're like, nothing is selling, floor plan costs are stacking up, and they're literally, when they get pressed into that position, they're cost cutting and selling cars just to be able to cover the interest on what's going on with, their interest. Like they're literally selling units and vehicles just to pay the interest on the floor plan. That's not making a profit. That's a recipe for disaster. And that's why I think AutoNation is divesting themselves of these Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram dealerships, as well as these Ford dealerships. But I leave the question to you. Does it, I mean, you can go look at, if you haven't checked out Lucky Lopez's channel, I implore you to go do so. He does a lot of automotive news and stuff himself. And as somebody like me, he's been a dealer much longer than I have. And he's seen the industry frontwards and backwards from the financial side as well as the retail side. And I think you'll see some of the same things when you see dealerships or big auto groups doing stuff like this or divesting of dealerships. It's not usually a good sign for the market as a whole. And he's been at the forefront of ringing that alarm bell now for about 18 months. So go check his channel out. But anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Is this a big red flag? Is it more bad news for Stellantis and Ford? Because in my opinion, anytime you're losing the ability to sell more products, it don't look good. But I think, at least on the Stellantis side, they want to get rid of a ton of dealerships. I think they want to have way less than they have now. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Before we go, make sure to go check out TK's Garage 2, the second channel for you guys that are looking for the older content we used to do, like auction content, builds, repairs, how-to videos on different stuff. I think I just dropped something over there today as well. I'll tag it in the description down below. But anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And as always, stay petty, my friends.